loves adventure, can't sit still for long. She's the heart that keeps him steady, keeps the dinner warm. On vacation in the mountains, one bright and breezy day, she said, go ahead, take a little hike, just be back before we eat, okay? He kissed her cheek, he laced his boots, and he hit that winding trail, thinking, I'm an explorer, a pioneer, this hike will be a tale. The birds were singing, the breeze was light, the trees were standing tall. He came to a fork, said no big deal, and boldly chose to haul. Lost in the wild, only half a mile, going round in circles with a brave, brave smile. The mountains look so close, but the cabin's even closer. Lost in the wild, in a quarter-mile roller coaster. The trail kept twisting, the forks kept splitting, each one looked the same. He broke some sticks, he stacked some rocks, he even called the trail bad names. His watch kept ticking, the sun kept slipping, and panic started to rise. Every tree and every branch just laughed before his eyes. He thought of building a shelter, he thought of climbing a tree, he thought of living off berries and maybe befriending a bee. He sat on a rock, he cried a bit, he cursed his reckless pride, just as he planned his goodbye world speech. She showed up by his side. Lost in the wild, only half a mile, going round in circles with a brave, brave smile. The mountains look so close, but the cabin's even closer. Lost in the wild, in a quarter-mile roller coaster. She said, you goof, you're 20 steps from dinner and some pie. He blinked real slow, looked up at her, and wanted just to die. She grabbed his hand, she shook her head, she laughed until she cried, and promised she'd tell all their friends how he almost survived. Back at the cabin, he warmed his toes and stared into the fire, while she reheated dinner with the grace he so admired. He vowed he'd never hike alone without a guide or wife again, but deep inside he secretly thought he'd almost made it then. At a backyard barbecue, he told the wild, wild tale of beasts and storms and daring feats of grit that never failed, till she chimed in, laughing hard enough to nearly drop her plate. You were crying by a rock, and the cabin was in plain sight, mate. Lost in the wild, only half a mile, he made it back for dinner with a microwave smile. No moss was eaten, no squirrels were harmed, just a tale of adventure in the backyard of the farm.